Okay, so I think we can start. People are going to keep coming in, I'm assuming. So welcome everybody to AIMLx 2026, and welcome to our Zoom participants. You notice I don't do this very often, right? So we've been doing this since 2018, okay, with a couple of years where we stopped because of COVID. Okay, this is the third year in the Challenger Center. And in the last couple of years, we dealt with AI in education, AI in health, and this year we're talking about agentic AI. I guess in the last several months, you read everything from the world going into prosperity to the world going into doom for a variety of reasons. Okay, so today we're going to hear a variety of points of view, and then we'll have an hour and a half panel in which we can actually debate these different ideas. Okay, so I'd like to start off the session by introducing Dean Huckaba from the College of Arts and Sciences. He is a mathematician by training, which puts him in a position where the dean actually understands the technology and the math behind everything that's happening out there, okay, which is a good thing because he appreciates the technology. And so he's been an associate dean since 2007, and then a full dean since 2012. And he's quite popular, otherwise he would not have lasted this long. Okay, he is responsible for the creation of the Interdisciplinary Data Science program, which I direct. And he recognized early that data science and now AI is a province of all departments as opposed to the province of a single entity. And as a consequence, that led to the data science program. So I'd like to welcome Dean Huckaba.
Thank you, Gordon. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I appreciate those kind words. AIMLx26. I think this is our sixth one, if I'm not mistaken, because COVID shut it down for a little while. Things move so quickly and continue to do so with AI, machine learning, that this is really a relevant symposium. Each year it becomes more relevant. I really appreciate Gordon, you and the team putting this together and having distinguished guests and panelists every year coming and talking about the changes that are going on. We are laser focused, some of us, on the effect of AI on higher education, certainly on everything else, but it's hitting our industry pretty hard right now. It's just around the corner, if it hasn't already. So we're talking about it all the time. How do we integrate? What are we going to be doing? Agents, kind of a newer thing, but not new. It's out there. So I think it's very timely, the topic of the theme, let's call it, of this symposium. So I want to thank Alan, our friend Alan Hanstein, partner over there, who gives us this space every year. We appreciate it. Thank Gordon, of course, for all the work he's doing with data science and keeping us all informed about AI and where it's going to be next. He keeps up on it. And of course, Jen Clark, who I don't think is in the room, she's behind the scenes doing all of the organization. Fantastic job that she does. So welcome. I'm happy to see everyone. I'm going to try to stay for as much of this as I can today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. Welcome to the Fogg Planetarium and the Challenger Learning Center, Tallahassee. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alan Hanstein, and I have the privilege of being the executive director here at the Challenger Learning Center. We are the K-12 STEM outreach program for the FAMU FSU College of Engineering. This is our third year, I think, hosting this symposium here. And I think what started as more of a personal interest for me in my interest in AI and machine learning has now turned into something that's imperative in our role in K-12 education and the meaning of STEM with the changes. Everything that you're going through in higher education is happening all the way down to kindergarten and pre-K in what educators, students, families, parents are trying to understand about the role of AI in their lives. And so this is really important for us to host. We're happy to. We're excited. I think for those of you who've been here before, you might notice a small change in the planetarium. We recently put in 129 brand new seats with cup holders for your coffee. So very exciting this morning. Thanks to a generous gift from the Fogg Trust that also allowed us to do some incredible upgrades here in the planetarium. So if you haven't been here in a while for a planetarium show, I highly recommend it. We've got some great live shows. We've got a laser system now, so we've got laser music shows in the evenings. And of course, we've got our amazing IMAX screen in the other theater with lots of programming. So again, thank you all for coming today. Just a quick reminder, I'm sure you'll hear about it tonight. We've got a screening of Colossus, the Forbin Project. If you haven't seen that 1970s film, that's a little precursor. It's like War Games without the happy ending. But it's a great opportunity to see what we thought about 50 years ago might be the future of AI. And then tomorrow, for the first time ever, we've got a community and student event for K-12 day here, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with Gordon and Paul will be speaking. Lots of hands-on AI-based activities focused on this year's theme and some other stuff. So yeah, thank you all for coming out. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Gordon. Michael, appreciate you all.
Okay, so we're ready to start the session, and Heje from the School of Information is going to chair this morning's session, right? So he is involved in the in health, and obviously agents is a big part of what he does, and so he is uniquely qualified to actually guide the session this morning. Okay.
Okay, thanks so much, Gordon. And I also like it.
What's that name again?
My name is Zhou He. Yeah, I'm a professor with FSU. I've been here for 11 years. So actually, I started working with Gordon, back in the first version of this conference. So it's been a really great pleasure to work with you and Dr. Xiong Liu and many others in the organization teams for making this happen. So I just want to give a brief background about where we are currently, why we have Sherwin with us today. When I kind of watched one of the kind of release video of a previous GPT tool and API last year, and Gordon gave me idea that we probably should do agent this year in this AI machine learning conference. And I thought about Sherwin, and I actually had a friend who is working at OpenAI, starting work there. I think maybe 1 year after Sherwin joined OpenAI as a member of technical staff, and I thought maybe it's a good idea to bring Sherwin to our campus, even if he's working he can present remotely, as you would imagine how busy he is. Maybe you are interested in AI, you keep watching what's going on in the AI world, you probably have seen his previous interviews and podcasts with other people in the space. So he's definitely one of the authoritative voice in this space. And he currently leads the OpenAI's API team, platform team, and his OpenAI API has been used by millions of hundreds of millions of people daily. So I think he definitely will bring a lot of interesting insights into how AI is currently, how AI was previously, and how we are actually going to be seeing in the future, in a few years. So just another information for him is he's also, before joining OpenAI, he spent over 5 years at Open Door on a pricing team and worked at the Quora on newsfeed ranking. He holds a degree from MIT. So I think without further ado, let's just welcome Sherwin to give us a presentation. Thank you.